I think I need therapy.
You sure you don't want to see a movie? My treat.
What are you going to see?
Hey, guess who already watched the JJK movie? Mua. The JJK movie execution arc is divided into two parts. The first one is a compilation of the Shibuya Incident arc, and the second part is the first 2 episodes of season 3, which are gonna start releasing on January 8th of next year. The review is going to be spoilery, of course. And wow, the first part made me realize how traumatizing Shibuya really was for everybody, and especially Yuji. When you watch season 2 of JJK, you have a lot of fillery stuff in between, but for this movie, they cut everything and show you only the key parts of season 2. In other words, you see how Yuji goes from one existential crisis to another one with some epic fight scenes in between, plus my brother, Todo, who brightens the mood from time to time.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
The movie even starts set with the Yuji breakdown scene. You know, the scene where Mappa puts the intro music You're My Special on, and which in the process got memed to death by the Masters Online. Good times. And then they just jump from drama to drama. You see Gojo getting trapped by a Master Ball, Nanami dying, Team Maki getting jumped and incinerated by Yogo, Laura getting popped, and my brother's hands getting disfigured, and the entirety of Shibuya getting destroyed by Sukuna's domain expansion. I was each time like,
You can't keep getting away with it! You can't keep getting away with it!
especially during Nanami's scene, I felt like crying. Like he could be going too far sometimes. Often I feel like he likes to torture his fans. Like, how can he be dropping so many goated characters just to make them go through the worst scenarios imaginable? Like, I know his wife mentioned once if Gojo were real that she would leave Gege for him, but still, what the fuck did Nanami and, honestly, all of Shibuya do to Gege to deserve getting done dirty like that? But still, it was epic as fuck to see the Shibuya Incident arc on the big screen. And they showed all the most important fight scenes at least for a little bit. The only big fights that were missing were the Sukuna vs Yogo fight and the Gojo vs Curses fight. So, still watch season 2 of JJK if you hadn't yet. The first part of this movie isn't by any means a worthy replacement for the second part of season 2 of JJK. But now let's talk about the second part of the JJK execution movie. Oh my god, that part was so hype. Remember how during the final of season 2, Yuta Okotsu, yes, the protagonist of the JJK Zero prequel movie, got the mission to execute Yuji Itadori? Well, in this movie he does just that. No, for real. Yuta executes Yuji and even takes a binding vow with the JJK higher-ups that forced him to complete the mission as promised. Yes, Yuji has now officially died 2 times in JJK. And like last time, he gets revived, and this time by Yuta using the reverse curse technique. Yuta had to fake it to get the higher-ups of Yuji's ass. It's revealed that Gojo previously asked Yuta to take care of all his students, especially Yuji, should something happen to him. Besides that, it's get revealed that the head of the Zenin clan, the drunk grandpa who got fried by Jogo, died, and that all of the Zenin clan staff in the head position are going to Megumi. Maki's cousin, Noaya, or how I like to call him, that piece of shit, did not like that and went to search for Megumin to send him to the Shadow Realm to become the head of the Zenin clan instead.
That's over now! They stole it from me, Carmine! They took it! That was today! Today!
If Mahito was in JJK, this guy would be for sure the most hateable character of the entire anime. Like, he's just an asshole. But instead of finding Megumi, he found Yuji and Choso. They fight against piece of shit till Yuta joins the battle. Then Yuji ends up fighting Yuta and Rika, while Choso fights piece of shit. On the one side, of course, Yuji lost, and on the other side, Choso sacked a win against piece of shit who barely escaped. Those 2 fights were definitely the highlight of this movie. The animation chef's kiss, especially the fighting animation between Choso and piece of shit. That one looked surprisingly the best. At the end of the movie, you see Yuji, Megumi, Maki and Ko going to Tengen, and right after they find him, the movie cuts off and ends. I was like, no, how can they keep me hanging like that? So, should you watch this in movie? Honestly, if you are not a JJK fan already, hell no. Firstly, you need to have watched the anime to be able to understand what's happening. Secondly, it's a sneak peek for the next season, kind of like the Demon Slayer the Swordsmith Village movie from 2023, which covered the end of Demon Slayer Season 2 and showed a little bit of the start of Demon Slayer Season 3. So if you don't know anything about JJK, why would you care about the pre-release of the first 2 episodes of the next season? Lastly, even if you are a JJK fan, there are arguments to not see this movie. Like the 3rd season of JJK is starting to drop on January 8th, 2026. And after season 3 released, there's really no reason to ever watch this movie. But if you are a giant JJK fan, this movie is a hard recommend for me. JJK is my favorite anime, and for me, this movie was like a dream come true. I always wanted to see JJK in cinemas, and sadly I couldn't go to see the JJK Inventory Arc movie when that one dropped earlier this year. Like, oh my god, I got so hyped up when they showed future Culling Game participants. FYI, I'm a manga reader, so I already know what's coming. And just let me tell you, it's going to be peak. 2025 truly is the year of the anime movies. In September we got Demon Slayer Infinity Castle, in October we got the Chainsaw Man Razor movie, and now in November we got the Jujutsu Kaisen Execution movie. There are so many cinemas right now that have showings for all 3 movies. We are truly living in amazing times. And I don't know if this is a hot take, but I kinda preferred experiencing these animes in movie form instead of weekly episode form. Especially Chainsaw Man Razor and Demon Slayer Infinity Castle, but nevertheless. Next year the weekly JJK watch is gonna start again for season 3 and I'm so hyped. Don't know if I'm gonna do weekly reviews in video or short form, or if I'm gonna do just a review video after season 3 concluded. We will see. Am I reading the JJK sequel manga JJK Modulo? No. Don't misunderstand me. I loved reading JJK, especially the entirety of the last year. The chapters dropping felt like a weekly event, but it also felt very emotionally exhausting and stressful, and I'm just done with Gege. I will let him make me suffer no more, like Gege hurt me more with JJK than all the women I went out on a date with combined. I almost only dated Latinas, so you know I've suffered a lot. I was constantly worried that Gege would torture and or kill another one of my favorite characters. I actually liked the JJK ending, so it felt like a perfect jumping off point. Plus, JJK Modulo plays 80 something years in the future. It feels way too disconnected from the original JJK for me to be able to feel attached to it. Well, this was fun. See you when I see you.